Start streaming. We're actually going to start on time.
Oh, we call Ripley's.
And we're live, folks.
Or as close to it as we get. Give it a second here, and I'll have the link for Kat. I got to refresh the page to get the address.
We are live, WTRR live stream, aka World Talk Rock Report, with myself, Kat Vecchione. I'm Kat Vecchione.
Yeah, and we're up and running. We're definitely showing on air. Let's see. There. Yeah, folks, if we knew what we were doing, we'd be in trouble.
And he's old Chrome Dome. He won't introduce himself. That's okay.
Yeah. Just old, tired, and ugly here. There you go, Kat. Got you the link.
Thank you.
Pretty pictures are up there. And I even posted in the chat room. Quick call Ripley's.
Yes, we're live now.
Yeah, as live as we ever get. So how you doing, kiddo?
Oh, I'm doing. Yeah. It's raining here.
And yeah, here on the right coast, we're all wet. Getting the rain.
Time for the wet t-shirt contest.
I never win those. And then again, I don't do like Hulk Hogan. I don't shave my chest. Because now he's off the steroids. He's got boobs. Yes, folks, if you haven't guessed, I'm an a-hole. Like most, I'm actually proud of it. So what's on the agenda tonight, kid? Who we ticked off at?
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to. Yeah, I got Let me pull up my agenda here.
Yeah.
I gotta go to a different browser for that. Let's see.
So many clowns out there nowadays.
Yeah, originally we wait a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta hold on a second. First, let me welcome everybody in the chat room. Okay. Can you see that, Skull? What I typed in the chat room?
Not yet.
No? Okay.
Oh, there it is. Just showed up.
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes there's a delay.
Yeah. Okay.
We do, takes a minute to process. But eventually it gets there.
Okay, let's see. Where do I start here?
No, like
here's one that'll interest you. Italian flight attendants strip clothing to protest job conditions.
Well, for the sake of customers, I hope it was a female attendant and attractive.
Well, yeah. Roughly 50 former flight attendants from Alitalia, which is the very well-known
Yeah, Italian airline. Yeah.
Italian airline, um, which I've flown before. Gathered around the square outside of the Camp Campidolia in Rome to protest job losses and pay cuts, CNN reported. Protesters gathered in their Alitalia uniforms and then proceeded to strip down to their underwear, chanting, "We are Alitalia."
Okay. I said just so long as it's the attractive ones doing the stripping, I had got no problem with it.
well, they have a protocol um, for their flight attendants. They don't hire the ugly. That's for sure. You have to be a certain height and weight.
That's not that unusual. Well, it used to be pretty standard practice.
Okay, let's see.
Sure, there's some SJW upset about that somewhere.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. This is the one that we definitely had to. Speaking about airlines, um, the man that was covered in poop after a passing plane dumped toilet waste over his
Oh yeah,
backyard.
yeah. Poor guy. He's lucky
Well,
he didn't get killed.
uh, well, obviously it wasn't in the United States. Okay, we don't make this crap up. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But a man was literally covered in poop after passing plane dumped toilet waste over his backyard, lawmakers say.
And that plane must have been going low altitude because it's at high altitude that stuff's frozen.
Well, it was frozen poop, but a man was sitting in his backyard in Windsor, England, when raw sewage suddenly fell from the sky. According to a local councillor, his whole garden umbrellas, and him were literally covered in poop. The councillor said that the frozen sewage falling from the sky isn't unheard of, but this unfortunate ordeal is much rarer. A man was. I don't know if I can get through this article without laughing. This is too
Yeah,
much.
you feel bad for the guy, but yeah, you can't help but laugh.
A man was enjoying the sun in his backyard in Windsor, southeast England, when a passing plane dropped toilet waste over him and his garden furniture, a local councillor said during the recent meeting. The unfortunate incident, in which a plane discharged sewage, took place in July, according to the minutes of the Royal Bureau of Windsor and Maidenhead's most recent aviation forum. His whole garden was splattered in a very unpleasant way, said Karen Davies.
I was gonna say, there's no such thing as a pleasant way for his to get splattered like that.
Well, yeah, is there a pleasant way it could get splattered? I mean, really.
Talk about a shitty deal. I
Yeah, he got the shit end of that stick. And and they have that blue dye in there.
Yep.
So not only was he covered
Well, he's
in
gonna have the
shit,
greenest lawn in the neighborhood for the next couple of months.
well, now it's getting where it's in certain places in England, it's dropping down into like the freezing,
Yeah.
and it was already frozen anyway. Can you imagine getting splattered with frozen crap and just covered
Well,
in
only
it?
if you're listening to a Democrat from Alaska.
Well, not necessarily, because there's several northern states. Vermont,
Vermont's just weird. Okay.
if you listen to a Demi from Vermont,
Well, no, it wasn't Demi's that put Bernie in there. It was Indy's.
oh my
He,
God.
he wasn't a Democrat until Hillary said, "Hey, I need somebody to run against that can't possibly win." So talk this fool into being a Democrat for a couple of months. Uh, that's basically what happened. That's why Hillary allowed Barack to run. She didn't think that a black guy could beat her. An unknown black guy at the time could beat her. She was like, "Oh yeah, I have no problem with him running. He doesn't stand a chance in hell."
Give her the buzzer.
People hated Hillary so much the Ku Klux Klan voted for Barack Obama before they voted for Hillary,
That's true.
and the Democrats run the Ku Klux Klan. Everybody forgets it was them that started the Klan when the Democrats lost the Civil War.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone remember, folks, Lincoln was the first Republican president. Whoops.
And then let's see what else we got to talk about. Oh, the Pennsylvania man who called 911 died after dispatch hung up on when he didn't speak in English, complaint says. Actually, it was a Pennsylvania man and his nephew died. That was a sad thing.
Yeah. But,
Man
when
died.
you defund the police, that also means cutting back on the number of people that are working in the damn offices.
Man,
Answering the phone. So, oh, gee, okay, we can't afford a Spanish interpreter today.
no, but they had him. But they just whoever answered the phone didn't go by protocol, so they just hung up on him. And a fire broke out in his house in Pennsylvania, Lehigh, Pennsylvania, and uh, make a long story short, the dispatcher, with lack of training, uncaring neglect, reckless and outrageous conduct, and
Yeah,
hanging
well,
up
once
on
again,
him.
that goes to when you defund, you don't get the training, you don't get. And people forget those people answer the damn phones. They're part of the police department too. They're part of that budget. They're not a separate budget. That's what I'm saying. It's all part of when you defund, you cut quality all the way around. But you can't explain that to some of these idiots in office that are campaigning with that.
Yeah. So there you go with that one.
Yeah. But if you turn around and you know cut the funding, they're going to cut it everywhere but the officers first, because without the officers, you're really screwed. Look at all these cities that are now begging officers to come back. Mayor of Chicago is finding out the hard way. Hey, you tell the cops to piss off, they're going to tell you to piss off and leave. It's so bad. Some of these clowns are trying to say like, oh well, we won't pay them their pensions if they retire. Oh really? Oh, you don't want that court case, Lady Mayor.
My animated mousetrap is wanting to get on the show.
Wally's misbehaving again, huh?
Yeah. And this week we lost another one. Emmy Award winning actor Peter Solari dies at age 66.
Yeah, I'd
Best
worked.
known,
He was a nice guy.
you worked with him.
Yeah, Hollywood Safari. That was him and Debbie Boone and Don the Dragon Wilson.
Best known for his sidekick. Just this small known actor Tom Hanks, Bosom
Yeah,
Buddies, and Bob Newhart.
yeah. No, he was good on Newhart. But, yeah, no, he's was a nice guy. Let me check something here. Uh,
I'll tell you,
that's
that cancer is something else.
yeah.
But you knew him personally, so I didn't know the man
Well,
personally.
I'd met him.
Oh, you met him.
I I'd worked on the set with him. It wasn't like I did scenes or anything. I was head of security on the shoot.
Oh, I see.
Walked him to and from the car, but he was really nice.
And another loss. Friends actor James Michael Tyler dies at 59. The one who played Gunther
Yeah.
in the coffee shop. Another cancer victim. I'll tell you, the cancer is just, oh, unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, you've had your fights with it.
I'm still fighting it. I got it in my thyroid right now. But I'm sick and tired of the treatments. I'm done with the treatments. I'm trying a new method called the prayer method.
Yeah.
I just don't think about it. And it seems to be working just fine.
If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't Hollywood working on it. Now I'm trying to remember what it was. I was just looking up the credits on Hollywood Safari, and he's not listed because it was Debbie Boone in that with Don Wilson. and John Savage.
Which leads me into this other.
David Leisure. That's why I mistook him.
Which leads me into this other thing. People who've had COVID-19 facing memory problems months
Yeah,
after
but then again,
contract,
I have another disadvantage. I used to get hit in the head a lot.
which are facing memory problems months after contracting the disease, say they can't think. Well, that makes two of us. Although I haven't had COVID, but we both have memory problems.
Yeah, yeah, but I
Mine,
got a good excuse. I used to get hit
mine,
in the head.
mine is because I had 3 brain strokes. Usually, it's because you get used to get bashed in the head.
When you skate roller derby, that stuff happens, you know?
It says a new study reveals that people who've had COVID in the past may exhibit cognitive impairments months after an infection. Now, I'm getting all of this off of MSN, so
Yeah.
MSN.com, folks.
Yeah, so you guys got to take it where you got it there.
Yeah. One of the long term effects of COVID 19 is quote unquote brain fog, or difficulty thinking and concentrating, the CDC says.
Is that concentrating or constipating?
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because you know, when you constipate, you strain and you make that sick looking face. That,
It
ugh.
looked like Bernie did the other night when he stayed there with his hands clenched.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Or,
don't look
or you
good.
look like the guy that got crapped on by the airplane.
Yeah. Bernie did not look good in that shot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Bernie did not look good doing that town hall standing there with his hands clenched like that. Like, okay, the meds are wearing off, folks. I don't think we'll be seeing another one of those town halls again. Not anytime soon. I have a feeling his handler's going to be like keeping him in vacation mode for a while. You know, it's pretty bad that, you know, they're so afraid people are going to see the teleprompter when everybody knows he's reading from a teleprompter that they built a fake White House set across the street from the actual White House.
Yeah, well, that's um.
They got him sitting at a desk that looks like the table you use for the kids at Thanksgiving.
I'm
And he
still
sits on,
I'm still sitting at the kiddie table.
yeah. But I mean that's what he looks like. He looks like somebody who's sitting at the kids' table. That's silly little desk they built for him. And I say totally bogus, and they're not even hiding the fact that it's a fake set because reporters have already shot. You can go online and see pictures of Biden speaking, and you can see the reporters standing off to the side behind the fake walls and everything. Reporters and crew.
Yeah, it's more like a motley crew.
Yeah, well, you know, so and people wonder why People like me have trouble taking crap from him.
Again, getting back, and then that's where we get back to the part about memory loss.
Oh, yeah, but his is senility more than anything else. Yeah, it's just that he's senile.
And he's probably got dementia.
Oh, he had that when he was running for re-election with Barack. And I'm talking about seeing FDR on TV during the Depression. You know, years before TV was a thing. It was probably him and Pop Tart. You know, rolling looking for corn dog and how curly their legs were.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a freak that this old fool is.
Oh. Oh, what a freak.
Yeah, I mean, the 3 brain cells he's got.
He's got brain cells?
Yeah, they're in a jar on his desk.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they use that as a nightlight farm.
I thought those were lightning bugs.
Oh, we can only hope he gets hit by lightning. Then he'll go for weather control.
Let's see what else we got here. Joe Biden escapes his White House quote unquote gilded cage at a faster pace than Trump. And then they showed a photograph of Joe Biden on a, I'm assuming this is a mountain bike, as he works a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday
He hasn't
gig.
done 9 to 5 yet. He does half days. He ends his days early.
Hey, I just call it like I see it in the MSN, because they're
Yeah.
all pro Joe Biden now, mind you.
Yeah.
With that phony ass smile he's got on his, that I just want to just wipe that
Yeah.
smirk off his face.
Yeah.
His alleged Dolly Parton hours 9 to 5.
Oh.
His alleged.
Yeah. His alleged IQ is that of a fig Newton.
I thought it was a IQ of a handball.
No, handballs bounce back.
If you gotta hit him with your hand, you gotta smack him.
Well, that'd be the only fun part. Uh,
This is true.
him running for office, that's elder abuse.
Gives a new meaning to the word term Ben Gay.
No, more like Fangul.
And that doesn't mean Merry Christmas in Italian, folks.
No. And even though it sounds like a Swedish band, no, ABBA has nothing to do with singing. Fernando.
Oh my god.
uh,
And another interesting topic. A Dollar General store was robbed 4 times in 3 months, and critics say it shows how discount chains put their staff at risk. Well,
well, gee, maybe if when people robbed a place, the DA didn't put them back out on the street because it's not their fault. It's politically incorrect to mention that they're scumbags.
not only that, they only have 2 people staff the whole entire store.
Yeah. But you can't explain that to Ricky Retard, Mr. Democrat.
No.
Yeah, well, pretty much in the same story now. You got San Francisco lost 23 more Walgreens stores. Why? Because they're so good for businesses to be in that particular area. Where if you steal under $1,000 worth of stuff, you don't even get arrested.
And isn't it in New York now? They have the no bail thing.
Yeah,
They arrest you and they just let you go.
yeah, you come back on your own word,
Oh yeah, my
and you
word is
promise,
good.
not to throw Asian women down steps, and you promise, oh, the scumbags on the train with the lady that got raped this week. That, like, whoa. And that was Pittsburgh. That happened in another, blue state. Because that's got a governor who's more worried about people say, people saying mean things online.
Well,
Because I
that's
was
more
listening,
important. And don't
it
you
was
know?
Tim Pool I was listening to last night, and I'm like, oh my god, this can't be true, but it is. Uh, Governor of Pittsburgh. Oh, what do you hear this? Uh, Now has mandated safe words that you have to say when having sex. Because if they are not clearly constantly saying yes, yes, yes during the whole thing, it's sexual assault.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You can tell this is from somebody that doesn't get laid by anybody other than prostitutes and blow up dolls.
And does a cherry bend over backwards? Okay, and another clown.
As you see why we've been staying off politics the last couple of weeks, we're going to piss everybody off.
Or we just might get our own little airplane and dump sewage. You never know.
Well, I still say that was a crappy deal.
Yeah.
God, that poor guy. Sunning himself out in the yard. When like 3 times a year the sun shows up in England.
Yeah, what few times it doesn't rain there.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine if it was a nude woman out in the backyard, sunbathing, and just taking it all? That really would have been. That
Yeah.
really would have pissed me off. That would have been me.
Oh Lord.
So how you feeling tonight, Skull?
Ah, this cold is starting to go away.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Been in bed all weekend with this damn cold, so
In case you
gets my age to
listeners,
say the hell we're going to work.
out there can't tell, and if this is your first time listening to our show, we are politically incorrect.
Oh, and then some.
We're a couple of nuts that just fell off the acorn tree, and then some.
Yeah, they say I look outside the box. That's because they never let me look in.
Don't ask him which box either, because he'll tell you.
Yeah. Uh,
And we are equal opportunity offenders, and damn proud of it.
yeah. Saw Oberman was trying to be relevant again, and that clown has been relevant for 30 years.
Who is this again?
Keith Oberfuhrer.
Oh, yeah. How do these guys get to stay in so long? I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, he quit ESPN when he was losing in the ratings to the show I was on. He thought he had the top show on ESPN, and then it turned out for like 2 months he was losing to wrestling and roller derby. That's when he left ESPN. He said, if you're not going to show legitimate sports, yada yada yada. And I'm like, dude, how about showing an opinion instead of politics? I want to talk about sports, stupid.
Okay, Wally's begging like a dog. I've never seen a cat do that.
Oh, I have.
And drink
When
out
you
of the
worry, it
toilet.
lets your legs go.
And she drinks out of the toilet when if I forget to close the bathroom door. That's why I have to make sure I close the bathroom door. Now she's looking at me like, what did I do, Mama? It's because she wants to be part of the show tonight.
What was that?
She wants to be part of the show tonight. She wants to be part of the show. No, 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 she's leaving.
I was going to say she could play that bandit, Old One Eye. She's walking away.
That's what she did. She's got her ass on her shoulders tonight now.
Oh. Time to take it on the belt of cough syrup. But on the fun side, this one, they showed the cast photos for Rob Zombie's Monsters movie.
Oh, how'd that look?
It looks okay. I mean, the set looks better than the actors do. For Herman Munster, they got the guy that used to be the caveman on the Geico commercials.
Is he tall enough, or are they gonna give him elevator shoes?
He's tall. He was pretty tall.
Really? He doesn't look that tall.
Yeah, well, he was hunched over as a caveman. But there's all sorts of, hey, look, everybody thinks Stallone is 6'2". There's tricks you can do with a camera to make him look taller. Stallone's, what, 5'8" or something?
He's the only one that of the Stallone family that I did not meet.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You met him. I
Yeah, that's like
haven't.
people think Tom Cruise is man-sized.
No, now him. I know he's
And he's a
short.
Smurfette.
Yeah, except he's not painted blue.
Yeah. That's the reason why him and Stallone never wear blue suits. They don't want to be called annoying Smurf.
Oh, you're too much.
One of the guys I work with, I tease him all the time, don't go near the blue paint, son.
Stay away from the blue paint. Don't go into the light. Why? There's a reason. Don't go
Yeah.
into the blue paint. Why? There's a reason. We tell you to do something. We tell you there's a reason.
Yeah.
Somebody should have told me one day not to go into the blue paint, but I went into it anyway. Oh no, they told me not to go into the spray paint. That's what it was.
Oh.
But I like this shiny stuff. It smells good.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were saying you had to get some cough syrup. Do you know you
Because,
have to be 17 years old to buy cough syrup at Walmart?
yeah. Because they're doing other stuff with it. Always. Hey, that's been forever.
That's, I mean, 5-year-olds get colds.
Yeah, and it's a different cough syrup for children, too. A lot of cough syrups have alcohol in it. And sedatives, like NyQuil. There's a reason for that. Put your Betty Bite.
NyQuil. NyQuil. Yeah, narcotics.
Slightly. I mean, very slightly.
What is it? Dextromethorphan or something? That's what it's called or something.
I don't know, Dexter's Laboratory or...
Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory. Mr. Peabody's Laboratory.
Yeah. Okay, Sherman.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, that's one I saw this week. I almost picked up.
Get out.
They released a complete set of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Again?
Hey, Rocky. Yo, Adrian.
Okay, make fun of the handicapped. Oh,
Uh,
oh, she's
they have
back. She
actually.
wants something else.
Let's see. They put out the Fats of Life as a complete set. The original live action ad for Weight Watchers.
Don't get me started. Because once I get started, I won't be able to
As
stop
far as these
laughing.
girls, the only one that didn't gain weight was the one that played Joe.
She's a distant relative of mine.
Nancy McKeon.
Yeah,
Yeah, because as soon as I saw her name, I'm thinking, hey, is she any relation to Lenny? Because that's
she,
Michael McKeon.
her and her brother. They're like third cousins, twice removed, or something like that. And when before, because I remember going to their um, mind you, I never met them as kids because they were too busy acting and everything, you know. But my uncle, or no, wait, my aunt married their uncle or something like that.
Well, just so long as he didn't marry your aunt.
My
Whichever way screwed it up.
it's just by marriage, and they were like third cousins, or I don't know, something like
Yeah.
that. It's actually my second cousin, but he was like my dad's cousin or something. Married his uncle. Wait, my second cousin married their uncle. That's how we related, or something like that. And when I went to their house in New Jersey when I was a little kid growing up, this thing was like a palace. Because at first they they lived in New York when we lived in New York, and then they came into a lot of money, and then they bought this house in New Jersey, and my aunt made this like,
Get out.
huh?
And the house screen Get Out.
No, 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 no. No, my aunt had made supper. I mean, when you know, it's the Sunday traditional family dinner where Italian dinner, and my cousin was like, "Mommy, I'm full," and my brother says, "Are you full of baloney?" or something like that, and we because because it was like a long drive from the city to the suburbs of New Jersey. And I remember distinctly my brother telling my cousin that. It was just funny. I guess you had to be there, but but I remember when the Facts of Life came on the TV, and that's when he said, "Oh, that's my niece or something." And I said, "What do you mean that's your niece?" And he says, "The one that plays Joe is my niece."
Yeah, of course, that show is also where we got stuck with George Clooney.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, highlight of his start was he was eye candy for fat chicks. Uh, Captain Mullet.
Yeah. And now
I
he's
remember,
eye candy
remember
for
everybody was like, "Oh,
gay.
he's gonna play a doctor now? No, he's not smart enough."
Now he's eye candy for gay flamers too. I'll never
Uh,
forget that time when that guy says, "Oh, he went when he went to his home in oh, where is it in Italy? Oh God, because I was over there when this happened. How come I can't remember the city it was? Oh, because I got that
doesn't it
COVID.
sound like food like every other Italian city?
No, it's because I got the I got that
You got the creeping
COVID.
Bidens?
No, I got that COVID 19 memory loss.
Well, at least you don't have the creeping Bidens.
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Not Torino. Uh, is it in Milano? Anyway, regardless, he was doing some kind of press conference with his new wife or something, or girlfriend or whatever. And then this guy just like breaks through the crowd, rips open his shirt, and says, "George Clooney, I love you, I love you, I love you." And oh my God, we were hysterical. We were howling.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
The cringe is strong in that one, huh?
oh my God, we were just. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
like, how did this guy get in through here? How did this guy break through security? But anyway, so next week is your favorite holiday,
Yep. Halloween. We may have a good surprise for you. We're going to work on that.
and then again, we may not have a good surprise for you.
Yeah. Got to do a little experimentating here.
Yeah, that's all the pressure's on me.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, if we figure it out, we'll have some fun next week. Might go a longer show than normal.
Then,
the
then again,
stupidest holiday of the year.
it it's Skull's favorite holiday of the year.
It's the only one I go out of the way for anyway.
And don't forget, we are sponsored by Christian All Red Designs, which is www.christianallred.com. And we are going to do that giveaway at Christmas time. So
Yeah,
please subscribe to our channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Like us or hate us,
yeah,
doesn't matter. Leave a comment if you like. Because it's almost that time again.
yeah.
It's
We're almost out
amazing.
of here.
Yeah. Can you believe an hour just flew by? And we got started on time for a change.
Yeah, yeah. Another great first.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, I know. That's weird. Actually, because I rolled out of bed on time. Oh, Lord. Oh, I wish these aspirin would kick in. Ooh.
Yeah, you taking all those hard drugs.
Yeah,
Shame on you.
yeah. Doing acid, acetylsilic. Yeah, I'm not taking the Timothy Leary brand, but
I see this silly. Actually, I'm allergic to aspirin. I can't take it. I had to take Tylenol.
oh, that sucks. That stuff makes my headaches worse. For some reason, yeah, if I take Tylenol with a headache, it gets worse. I stick to the aspirin, but I do aspirin every damn day.
Yeah. I gotta remember next Sunday I gotta turn my front porch light off. Because otherwise I'll have kids banging on the door wanting candy.
Yeah, I don't share mine either.
No, but they do it at this hour of the night.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, Lord. But no, it's we'll be back next week for sure. Hopefully, the experiment we'll be trying later will work, and we'll have a good Halloween show for you.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in.
Yeah, cartoon out.
So with that, we'll be saying ciao bella ragazzi.
Yeah, play safe and have fun, gang.
Remember, all lives matter.
Yeah.
So with that, have a great week, everybody.